What's going on, all you Wild Academy Awards enthusiasts out there? It's your two favorite critics just returning from the Oscars. No, not really. But we're back to talk about the winners. I know we shared our predictions video about a month ago, but we're back to share our thoughts on after the awards, and a lot of great stuff happened in this. A month ago when we were talking about our predictions, there's a few on the list that we didn't see. We finally got around to seeing The Whale and a few other movies, so it was pretty cool watching the ceremony and seeing all the surprises along the way.
A lot of surprises along the way. We were right on a couple of our predictions.
Are you excited to see anybody win? Do you have your hopes up for anyone?
No one in particular.
We were wrong on a lot of the predictions. A lot of the momentum had swung in the way of everything, everywhere, all at once. Obviously, going into the award season, it had been sweeping up a lot of awards along the way. I don't think that anybody was expecting it to win as many as it did, though. It really cleaned house. Among the surprises with this movie, with the winners, Jamie Lee Curtis winning that. I don't think many people saw her taking home that.
No, not at all.
Yeah, for sure.
She's been acting 40 years. First time grabbing one.
Yeah. Laurie Strode, she took home, Academy Awards. Pretty amazing. I saw John Carpenter and Sandy give her some props for winning it. That's got to be an amazing feeling, coming from basically a student filmmaker's, first film or one of his first films in Halloween, making it all the way to the big stage and having your parents, Janet Leigh, Psycho, and her dad, Tony Curtis, obviously big Hollywood people. They never won an Academy Award. And, here she is all these years later in her 60s, I believe. And might even be pushing 70. I might be wrong on that, but she won an Academy Award out of nowhere.
Performance is really great, in that movie, Everything Everywhere All at Once. Was it the best? I don't think so, but I'm super stoked that she won that. She deserves it. She's been acting forever. Obviously one of her favorite actresses, favorite movie franchises ever. So it was cool seeing somebody that caliber in the horror industry getting, an Oscar. That's amazing.
I agree with you. It's just cool to see her actually take it home. Fully deserved. Was she the best out of that whole list? Probably not. But you know how awards seasons are, especially the Academy Awards, they make up their own minds, based on how the wind's blowing that day.
I thought Angela Bassett got robbed, honestly. I thought her in Black Panther was way better, just in my opinion, but whatever.
A lot of people did. Yeah, I think she was even kind of pissed.
Yeah, they showed her in the crowd. She was pissed. It's like, yeah, right. Yeah. But yeah, that's cool for Jamie, at least. She finally got one and say that she got it. We did have one correct. Best Animated Feature. Guillermo del Toro won that for Pinocchio.
Yeah.
So we didn't see a lot of the other movies, so they were up for Best Animated. I didn't see Puss in Boots or the other ones, but we love Pinocchio and well deserved.
I saw Puss in Boots. I did miss the others though, but Pinocchio was phenomenal. The stop motion, the story, how emotional it made me feel. It had all the key components of a great movie, and the team that worked with Guillermo, they really put something to Netflix that was really powerful. And, I think it deserved it. I'm going to watch the other movies, of course, but well deserved out of the movies that we saw, and well done. And he's going to be working with Netflix for a long time to come. I hear he's working on a Frankenstein live action movie. So that'll be interesting.
With Oscar Isaac, right? Mia Goth?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I saw something about that. I'm on board with that. That looks cool. I can see Oscar Isaac playing. I don't know if that's who they're going to cast, but I could see it. Mia Goth, obviously, Bride of Frankenstein. Other categories here were, seeing winners from Best Visual Effects. Is it hard to believe? Avatar, Way of Water. The best visual effects, of course it is. I think we chose Top Gun or Batman. I thought was great, but it's no surprise there. The movie made a ton of money, so they're going to have more out and spending it all on the effects. It's James Cameron. Best original screenplay, Everything Everywhere All at Once. One of the many awards at the Oscars, one after the next. But a best original
screenplay.
The Daniels.
It was definitely original, that's for sure. Original and inventive. I can see why it won for sure. It's not a surprise there. The screenplay was phenomenal. Something that the Daniels created together. I was listening to their podcast they did with Mark Maron, and it was pretty interesting to listen to their two personalities and how they work together. And what they started as to, where they ended up and winning all these awards. It's pretty crazy. It's just goes to show you a couple young guys who were going to do totally different things in life, met up at the right time and everything came together. Everything everywhere all at once.
Ooh, nice plug there. I get it, but the Daniels, yeah, they created a wonderful movie. Obviously, winner of many awards that we're going to talk about, but phenomenal movie for sure.
What were the other screenplays that were up? What were the other nominees?
Cheese, Triangle, Sadness, Tar, Fablemans. But they won Best Original. Best Adapted Screenplay was Women Talking. We picked Glass Onion, Ryan Johnson. But it was Women Talking. Yeah. Sarah Pauly won that one. Best Original Score, All Quiet on the Western Front. That won a few awards. Movie streaming on Netflix right now. Everybody's been talking about it. I think Banshees of Inisherin for that one. And Babylon too. Great score. Best Sound, we chose Top Gun, that one. So that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. Winner of Best Sound. Well deserved. The whole movie was amazing to us.
Yeah.
Film editing, and there's a bunch of other categories. Best film editing was Everything Everywhere. Best costume design was Black Panther, which we thought was really amazing. But I thought maybe Elvis might take that because the costume design in that movie was phenomenal. Yeah, our choice for cinematography, since we're huge cinematography fans, so a huge fan of Roger Deakins. Upset, it was James Friend from All Quiet on the Western Front, another movie that's racked up a few awards. We're always going to pick Deakins. Empire Light. It's a beautiful looking movie. Depressing, but good looking movie. But that was an upset. So we talked about Best Supporting Actress, Jamie Lee. Best Director, the Daniels from Everything Everywhere. You were just talking about them. I thought, it might be a surprise to Martin McDonagh from Banshees or even Todd Field from Tar, but the Daniels won Best Director. So that was a good one.
I'm happy with that. I think I said that I could see him maybe giving Spielberg one just out of left field, but yeah, the Daniels deserve it for sure. Put together an awesome movie that was well received and well loved.
Yeah, my favorite category and award of the night was for Best Supporting Actor, Ke Huy Quan from The Goonies, Indiana Jones.
Yes.
His speech was amazing. Gave me a few tears. I thought it was, and he said something about the Goonies, never say die, and all the Goonies actors were all online, posting stuff. Congrats to Ke, but well deserved. I mean, that was our pick. He was amazing in that movie, Everything Everywhere.
He was the talk of the world, going into this and winning. Everybody's happy for him. Not anybody out there wasn't happy for him coming back after all these years, winning the Academy Award for this, racking up all the awards, going through award season and then winning the big one. Just amazing. And hearing his speech, how heartfelt it was, how honored he was to be back in cinema and showing and explaining his love to be back out there and seeing Harrison Ford all these years later hugging him and seeing Steven Spielberg. I hope he gets a lot more work. I hope this really puts him back out there, because he deserves it. He did an excellent job in this film. Yeah, we want to see more Goonies. We want to see more from. I would like to see him show up in the new Indy. That would be pretty cool. Have it come full circle there.
Maybe they will. You don't know.
Yeah, they could do it. Yeah, and maybe this will spark that long talked about Goonies. Do something with it. If it's not a movie, maybe a series, something. But that was cool seeing the videos from like Corey Feldman. Wishing him, watching him and cheering him on and stuff. All that stuff was really cool to see the morning after.
Yeah, Sean Astin was talking about it. Martha Plimpton, Carrie Green. The whole cast, Josh Brolin. And then obviously it's pretty funny, actually. Maybe it's not obvious, but some people may know this, that Jeff Cohen's his lawyer, which is played Chunk. And he's also the lawyer for Michelle Yeoh. So that's pretty cool, which leads to the Best Actress, her winning for Everything Everywhere too. Just racking up award one after the next.
Yeah, I want to rewatch this one. I want to pick it up on 4K if it's even available. I don't know. It might be one of those weird ones that they only released on Blu-ray, but I want to watch it again. I need to experience this again. There's a reason it won all these awards. Very imaginative and, multiverse we've seen in the Marvel movies, but this did something totally original. And, this story of a middle-aged Chinese immigrant and her family and, basically the whole message being that family's everything. That's basically what in life, fight for your family. That's the main thing in life. That's the key to this movie. And the way it was, shown, and all the action and crazy stuff that happened, the hot dog fingers, and
Yeah,
just
I
a
don't
really
fingers.
cool movie, and a great performance by Michelle Yeoh.
It's out there. It's a multiverse. It's wacky, but it's a fun time and original. An A24
Mhm.
flick as well. So, they always
Yeah.
put out quality and Oscar award winning films as well. But the big one that everybody's been rooting for and we're excited for on Sunday night, Best Actor, stayed up waiting for this announcement. Brendan Fraser, The Whale. His speech was great too. I loved seeing him. Everybody's been rooting for him. What a great guy. Had a lot of shitty luck things happen to him in life, but he's returning, racks up an Oscar, 30 years ago.
Hmm.
Encino Man came out with him and Key, and they both won Oscars. How cool is that? So, yeah,
Yeah,
great.
that's amazing.
Well deserved.
Same year, those two. Yeah, it's just a great story this year. You couldn't script it any better. Usually the Academy Awards, it'll be well known for something stupid happening at the awards ceremony. Will Smith slapping Chris Rock, something like that. It always takes away from the movies. But this year was about the movies and the performances of these two guys who've, been down and out, and they've came back and risen above, and now they're, at the top of Hollywood again. So it's a pretty cool story. Usually I'm not a huge fan of watching these award ceremonies, but Brendan Fraser and Keys, their speeches were phenomenal and worth watching. Made this event really worth watching, and can't wait to see what both of them do from here. It's pretty exciting. I hope they get some more great roles, and hope, who knows, we might be seeing them up there again within the next couple of years.
Hopefully they stay out of the superhero movies and just do great
Yeah,
dramas or comedies or whatever. Just continue with great stories.
for sure. Yeah, work with Key could do something else for the Daniels, maybe, work with some of the other great young talent out there that makes original. They don't, yeah, exactly like you said. You don't want to see them plugged in like be the villain of the week for some superhero movie or something. No, go out and do great stories like the in movies that you're just involved in. That's what won you these awards. So, yep, I'm hoping the same.
The last award of the night, Best Picture. You can probably guess it. Who wins this award? Everything, Everywhere, All at Once.
Oh,
Jeez.
Of course. Yeah, swept up the awards, everything. This is a big surprise. I could see the other award, the actors and the actors, best actress and best actor awards going there, but best picture, I did not call. I did not see it coming. And, it just swept everything and won this year. Pretty phenomenal. Yeah. Everybody involved there. Just a crazy, crazy experience for everybody, I'm sure.
What a great year for them. Yeah, our pick was Top Gun Maverick. Obviously, we're biased. We love that movie. Been talking about it, yapping about it for about a year, but obviously it didn't win. Yeah, so we were surprised. I was surprised for sure that won Best Picture. Either that or Banshees, I thought would have taken the Best Picture. So big surprise there. And I love the cast, coming out and accepting the award too. That was really cool at the very end, and ending of a great year for movies for sure.
Yeah, it was a really great year, and the cinema needed it. Coming off a couple of years of the pandemic, everybody was kind of down in the dumps, filming stuff for the streaming services. Nobody going to the theaters, but we really got a resurgent with all these great movies and projects coming, and the theaters open up again. People are going out again, and it's a good feeling, and a lot of good projects and movies and shows, and everybody's working again. It's exciting again. So. Yep, it was a fun year, and this year is going to be fun too. A lot of movies to talk about, and something I want to see within the Academy Awards that we've been talking about is let's get some horror movies and actresses and actors involved in these movies some credit and get them some recognition. We talked about Mia Goth. We talked about some performances that are overlooked because of the genre. You also have movies that have a lot of stunts and things like that. People need to be recognized for that. So I'd like to see some categories added to, show props to those people and, people involved in that.
The best stunt or best scream queen or something like that. I don't know. Some category, that opens it up to different genres outside of drama and comedy.
Right.
And, adventure.
Sure. everybody, yeah, you got to have all forms, all genres in there for sure. Everything. Art is in many different forms. So yes, we need to see some more categories. It doesn't necessarily have to be anything like that. Even just nominating Mia Goth for her performance, period, in Pearl, in X, come on, and then in Infinity Pool, the girl had a fire year, and it's kind of sad that she wasn't even at any of the award shows. So
It's ridiculous to me, man. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Ridiculous. Yeah. She was my favorite actress of the year. Three phenomenal movies that I loved every one of them. Like just she was scary good and she just got
Yeah.
snubbed. So it's like that sucks.
Yeah.
But horror doesn't get all the love that we give it. We love it so much and normal people don't, I guess.
Yeah, it would just be nice for, some of them to get recognition. Nobody's expecting them to like win a bunch of awards or anything like that, but you got to give recognition. At least the nomination would mean a lot alone, and would go a long way.
So those are our thoughts on the 2023 Oscars that just aired on Sunday night on ABC. We're interested in hearing from all you guys out there and ladies. What did you like about, the announcements, the winners of the Oscars 2023? What didn't you like about it? What did you guys think of Hugh Grant's interview out there? That's been quite controversial. People are saying he's rude or he should answer the questions. So
Well, it's fascinating. It's the whole of humanity is here. It's Vanity Fair.
that was funny. We want to hear, your thoughts on the whole award show. Let us know in the comments below and don't forget to click or grab subscribe. Also check out these wild awards enthusiasts on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and our website, Cinephellas.com, for the latest, greatest TV, movie news and reviews.
Yeah, Hugh Grant's interview is hilarious. I love that. He's just basically like, I was in this movie for like 3 minutes. Did you like it? Not really, not particularly. This is very funny. I love those moments too.
Yeah, just live, just being honest. Yeah, I thought it was funny. I laughed a lot.
Well, thank you guys for watching our Oscar wrap up video and for watching our predictions. Also, thanks for reading Uncle Kev's and watching Uncle Kev's videos with his reviews about the Oscar nominated films. He always goes big every year and tries to watch every single one of the awards films. So puts in a lot of effort and time, and we appreciate you guys watching. So until the next Academy Award season, I'm Uncle Henry.
And I'm Uncle Logan Grant, signing out until the next award season.
Cheers.
How fun is it to shoot something like that?
Well, I'm barely in it. I'm in it for about 3 seconds.
Yeah, but still, you showed up and you had fun, right?
Almost.
Okay.